There's something truly captivating about blending magic with blood and spine-chilling horror. Reece Shearsmith and Steve Pemberton have built an extraordinary career, filled with prestigious awards and hit TV shows. Yet, their latest venture, touring the stage version of Inside 9, is proving to be a fascinating challenge and revealing them as unexpected megastars in China. But here's the twist. How on earth do you turn a modern shopping center's theater in Woking into a place haunted by ancient ghosts? This is the puzzle they face as they bring their celebrated show to new audiences. I have immense respect for Shearsmith and Pemberton's impressive track record, including Perrier Awards and critically acclaimed television success. Still, the idea of imbuing the new Victoria Theatre, part of a 1990s shopping mall, with supernatural terror seems almost impossible. The pair doesn't shy away, though. For their West End stint, they rooted the story in the history and ghostly legends of the Wyndham's Theatre. Now their task is to reinvent this haunting myth for every venue on their tour, whether it's the century-old Liverpool Empire or the much younger Marlow Theatre in Canterbury, which opened just in 1999. As lovely as some theaters are, places like Marlow or Milton Keynes don't come with creepy old legends. Shearsmith admits candidly during a lunch in a London rehearsal space. His solution? They're tweaking the language to sound appropriately eerie and nostalgic. Instead of saying 25 years ago, which feels quite recent, they opt for a quarter of a century, which casts a more shadowy, mysterious feel over the history. It's a clever way to make even newer theaters seem haunted by time-worn spirits. Originally Inside 9, Stage Fright wasn't meant to be a touring production at all. We never planned to take it on the road, Pemberton notes. Despite their TV series growing acclaim over a decade, they never assumed live theater would be a sure hit. This is surprising, given how beloved Inside 9 has become recently, but it shows their grounded approach to success. Pemberton recalls how some early viewers would ask about their previous hit, The League of Gentlemen, and admit they hadn't caught Inside 9 yet. Airing late on BBC Two, they felt the show was a hidden gem, slipping under the radar compared to louder, flashier programs. It's only when you say you're ending something that the love really floods in, he reflects. The stage adaptation added another dimension. They got to meet audiences face-to-face after performances, hearing firsthand what the show meant to them. It makes you realize your decade of effort has really resonated, he says with satisfaction. It's intriguing to remember that when Inside 9 first appeared in 2014, anthology series were more of a TV relic than the popular format they've become today. Classic shows like Alfred Hitchcock Presents or Tales of the Unexpected had set the stage. But modern TV generally favors recurring characters viewers grow attached to. Inside 9 broke this mold entirely, offering new characters and stories every episode, linked only by Shearsmith and Pemberton's distinctive blend of horror and comedy, and their occasional appearances. The challenge was immense, as coming up with 6 fresh, inventive tales each season demanded relentless creativity. Every new series felt like a victory, says Shearsmith. The constant question was, what fresh idea can we come up with next? To audiences, the show seemed seamless, but behind the scenes, it took serious effort. Like a swan, gliding smoothly, but paddling furiously beneath the surface, he jokes. A line Pemberton completes, describing their creative process as arthritic swan feet, highlighting the struggle beneath the art. When it came to adapting the show for the stage, capturing not just the mix of humor and scares, but also the tonal diversity was crucial. They incorporated favorite episodes, such as Bernie Clifton's Dressing Room, which centers on a washed-up comedy duo. Each performance also featured a special celebrity guest. Lee Mack, Ian McKellen, David Tennant, and Bob Mortimer counted among the star-studded visitors. Furthermore, They embrace the unique theater setting by playfully involving the audience and acknowledging the shared space, from warnings about mobile phones to breaking the traditional fourth wall. One striking choice was to appear as themselves, a bold move that neither initially embraced. "We worried about coming across as self-indulgent," Shearsmith admits. But director Simon Evans argued that their presence on stage was refreshing, since people usually only see them disguised as characters. This direct connection to the live audience adds an exciting layer to the performance, as the theater's own ghostly legends awaken and interact with the actors and spectators. The result is a cleverly crafted show full of surprises, anchored by their deep affection for theaters, ghost stories, and classic entertainment forms like double acts. Interestingly, Pemberton shares that they never viewed themselves as a traditional comedy duo, unlike the dynamic in Bernie Clifton's dressing room, which features one character feeling trapped in a role. Instead, their partnership is flexible and collaborative, sometimes swapping parts even at the last minute, demonstrating their interchangeable talents. Their fascination with theater hauntings stretches back to the League of Gentlemen era, where they once contemplated setting a film adaptation inside a spooky playhouse. Pemberton humorously confesses he wouldn't want to be the last person closing such a theater at night. Shearsmith brings another layer, having acted in Jeremy Dyson's long-running stage success, Ghost Stories. He notes how daunting it is to frighten a theater audience, surrounded as they are by laughter and fellow watchers. Yet, the close relationship between humor and fear is what makes the experience thrilling. Technically, the show is a feat of timing and coordination, packed with special effects, magic tricks, and plenty of theatrical blood and gore. The backstage crew operates like a tightly choreographed ballet, syncing precisely with the live action on stage. The immersive energy held me rapt throughout the entire performance, and if you get the chance to see it on tour, you might feel the same edge-of-your-seat excitement. They're particularly excited to bring Inside Number 9 stage fright back to their hometowns, such as Hull and Manchester. There's something magical about a fan-favorite show coming to your own local theater, Shearsmith elaborates. He fondly remembers going to Hull New Theater as a kid and spotting TV star Peter Davison live on stage. Moments like that stick with you. Perhaps the most unexpected twist of all is their overwhelming popularity in China. "We were blown away," Shearsmith says of their experience in Shanghai, where a live Inside Number 9 fan show has been running for 2 years. The venue hosts an interactive exhibit that feels like stepping inside their creative minds. The Chinese crowds treated them like megastars, complete with security escorts and enthusiastic fans. An experience both surreal and flattering for these British actors.